welcome to Karma On. I'm Karma. Let's do your Aries reading for the week of June 24th, and let's take a look and see what you guys have going on. So I may or may not come right back on here and do Taurus, because this energy, every time I've done these videos, I've gotten a little overwhelmed. So I am going to literally just see how I feel, but I might come back up here and do Taurus after that. So pretty heavy energies with this Mercury retrograde in Cancer. A lot of movement going on. So those of you that aren't really super up on Mercury retrograde with this one being in Cancer, Cancer is a moon sign, each sign being ruled by a planet, and the moon changes every day. So for those of you that are learning this, we're feeling a little different every day. So for those of you on my other social media platforms, please join me on Karma On Deck on YouTube, and you can actually see the cards in front of you on the table, picture in picture, so you have an opportunity to see that. What did I do? See, Mercury, you know what? All right, so first thing, just moving on. 8 of Cups. So things are moving a little quicker than you expected. This is for those of you in your Aries sun sign. Hi, Caitlin. Oh, man, it knocked it all over. All right, so 8 of Cups, things moving a little too quickly. Aries is a little bit concerned about their money, definitely wondering how they're going to make a logical change with things going on the way that they are, right? So it's not necessarily that there's a lack, but let's look moving forward and see. We have the Ace of Wands. You have the skill set that's necessary for you to get things done. Yeah, there's definitely the 5 of Cups, which tells us that there is this energy of you not trusting people. So, you know, Aries, right now we're very suspicious. So we don't want to trust anything because we're definitely looking at things with a little bit of a squinty eye. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just we want to vet our information before, you know, we make any of these decisions. Aries is deeply concerned about house and home and their money. So the 9 of Wands is foundations. Definitely looking at their foundation. King of Wands has to do with you paying attention to your leadership. Working a little harder than you have been lately, because we have the 3 of Coins. Like I said, you can see all of these. I'll try to do my best to show you guys up here. But we have the 2 of Cups, which is balance. We also have the Queen of Cups, which is emotions. So Aries is finding themselves to be deeply emotional. Now, unlike Pisces, whose general spread. So even though we're going to do the moon reading and your emotions and relationships in a second, the Queen of Cups is all about feeling those emotions and feeling them deeply and experiencing them. We have the 2 of Cups, which is balance. So Aries is really wanting to pay attention to home and family and balance and love and energy like that. On the split side, it's all about building that foundation, having to do with your you know, where your money's at, how your home is looking, what your family and foundations are. Again, just like Pisces, you're feeling as if you don't want to do things twice. You don't like starting over. It feels like you're doing something brand new all over again. So we're redesign how we do our businesses, redesign how we live our life. And so we're doing the same thing, but we're doing it over and we're feeling like a noob. So that you're having, like, it's all a renewal. And you're also seeing the 9 of Cups, which is all about celebration. However, Aries has got this overtone of anxiety. It might just be too many things asked of you at once, or it might just be true anxiety where it comes in and hits us chemically and we don't really know the direction it's coming from or what to do with it. We also see the 4 of Coins again. So Aries is deeply concerned about their money, whether it's present or not present. It doesn't really matter. It's what's on your mind and how you're playing with that energy. 4 of Coins, looking for it. 6 of Coins, working extra for it. 3 of Coins, like being tired and late. Well, one's an idea, one's physical labor, and the other one is trying to decide what to do with your money. So all of those things are all the different ways to look at money. So we do have the Tower card. So here's what's interesting about the Tower card overlaying this whole picture, okay? So the Tower card, if you look at it, the Tower card, for those of you that haven't been in tarot long enough, or those of you that have known me for many years and haven't sat around and looked at my readings, the Tower card is literally an island, okay? It's individual. Hi, Diana. Hi, Hulk. What's up, Jody? So you have the Tower card, okay? And it's an island, and on the island is a tower. And in this particular deck, there's a dragon striking it down, and he's protecting it, it looks like, rather than striking it down. But you have the lightning and the storm and fire. Usually there's fire coming out of the top and smoke. So this is coming up like totally destructive energy. So what happens with the Tower is that although it shakes your foundation, it does remove a lot of the trash. It gets a lot of things out of the way so that you can take a look at the foundation. And with you having this look like this foundational card here with the 9 of Wands, it tells me that you're really worried that your foundation is shaken. And so you're paying attention to how all of that is playing out. And maybe you did have a loss in your business, or maybe you did have some money loss. And if you didn't, and you're still just paying attention to like, dude, I missed a bullet with that one. I'm feeling for Aries as I'm channeling this energy. I'm channeling this 10 of Wands energy, which is chest tightness, rapid heart rate, just feeling as if you are stuck. So there's a lot of this fear. So as I was talking to one of my clients earlier who's been activated, so to speak, and started to channel and feel visions, see visions and feel people's energies, I told her, you got to be like a screen door, okay? So when anxiety comes, it sometimes hits us so chemically that it's physiological and we can't undo it. We're already breathing deeply, having our fingers curl, our tongues go numb, and we get all cramped up and our chest hurts, we can't breathe. So by then it's already physiological. So please don't think I'm patronizing, giving advice for anybody having anxiety attacks, because for those of you that have it, it is no joke. I've had it in the past. My daughter gets it, and I call her up and she calls me and asks me all the little leading questions, and I can get her to talk her down. But anxiety is present for you guys. So my recommendation is when you're having these moments, and whether it's anxiety or nervousness or repeated patterns of listening to the I ams, like I'm going to lose my shit, or I'm going to need money, like you got to be like a screen door and let the breeze just go through the screen, okay? Feelings are going to be coming hot, heavy, hard, fast, often this next 2 weeks. So it's not our job to analyze these emotions. Definitely if they're triggers, we want to look and see if we've worked on our shadows long enough to fix these. However, emotions, allow them to move through us, see what they're there to teach us, and let them go. Or else you're going to get yourself put in the ER. You're going to blow a vessel in your forehead, stressing out. So, Aries, let's take a look and see what's going on for my Aries moon. So this is for your emotions, how you think, how you feel, how you get shit. If you want your a better view, you can come on my YouTube, take a look at the picture-in-picture so you can see it nice and pretty. Book your one-on-one Karma on Deck for your one-on-one for your relationships. Let me know how you liked your reading, where you are in the world, and what's going on for you as I shuffle here. Like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. All right, here we go. Aries, Knight of Cups, emotional. 7 of Wands, defensive. Aries, you finding yourself to be a little defensive, especially when it comes to decision making. It doesn't matter how much success you have. You've got the Queen of Wands and the 6 of Wands, which is victory. Queen of Wands being masterful at the height of things, but the Ace, you always want to be higher. The Ace of Wands is all about decision making. So this is how you think, how you feel, how you want to go get things, and how you're processing your emotions, right? Aries is being arrogant. We've got the Hierophant here. So there's a flip side to every coin, okay? There's a positive and a negative aspect to anything. So the Hierophant is a teacher. It's someone who retains knowledge and teaches it and gives it. And again, we're talking about mastery. We're talking about having done the work. You have all the answers. So there's 2 things you can do with this. You can actually sit in the seat and teach, and you can give back, and you can show people what you've learned and some tricks. You can give them this wisdom so they don't make the same mistakes that you did. Or you can be arrogant and haughty and know it all and hoard it all and just kind of sit there with your bird up telling people to figure it out themselves. You've definitely got the 5 of Pentacles, which is like losing faith in some things, okay? 7 of Cups, which is overwhelm. It's essentially the same thing as my card that was talking about anxiety. Overwhelmed, too many hits coming. I'm curious to see how you're going to deal with this. Here's the interesting thing. Fear is big for you, and that's the Moon card. So what is Mercury in Cancer but Moon, okay? Moon is fear. Moon is our darkness. Moon is the things we don't want to talk about. So Moon is also mercurial and emotions and changing ideals. So as we have things that are going on, there are definitely some journeys that you don't want to take, but you know you have to take them on. You have the 5 of Pentacles, which is fear, but you also have the Magician card, which is mastery. Hello. You have the Magician and you have the Hierophant. So for Aries, this is a time for you to start looking at, like stacking your chips because you feel like you should hold them instead of investing them, or, holding on to your intelligence and your education because you don't want, if everything goes to shit, you don't want to have anything to do with it. But we all have a role to play. And definitely you are looking, Aries is looking at their legacy, and you're feeling a little bit depressed. You're getting a little bit of that energy that Pisces had, which is the 9 of Swords, restlessness, lack of sleep, inability to stay asleep when you are, or maybe even restless dreams because the 9, or maybe you're just staying up all night thinking about all this shit. So the 9 of Swords is keeping you up and restless. Like I said, the same advice stands. It is Mercury retrograde. We're never going to get anywhere if we don't move our own shit out of the way in order to communicate. So stubbornness isn't getting us anywhere. Neither is arrogance. But we want to hear from you, Aries. We want to hear that knowledge. But right now, it's so difficult for all of us to process this energy that we're withdrawing. And I know I've done the same thing recently. Let's pull a card from Divination of the Ancients for you. Let's see what our message is for Aries. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys. And after this, what did I say I was going to come back on? Numerology. I did say I was going to come back on and do Taurus. So numerology, precision. So this recommendation from this card tells you to execute your decision making with precision. And the only way you can do that is with slow and steady choices, collecting data, getting the right support, and executing your moves smoothly. And numerology is also saying that you might have to take a little time and do some study. So there you have it. Thank you for hanging out with me, Aries. Catch you on the flip side with Taurus. Much love and light. The answer to everything is come from love. Honest. All right, guys. Catch you on the flip side.